Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. The time is now 6:48. Just take a second to look at your TV screens. We have a view from our First Interstate Bank iCam. Look at that sun. Just looks like it's pretty hot already. It's all that smoke giving it that red and orange glow effect. Let's go ahead and get started. Our top story on this Tuesday: helicopter and boat rescues continue around the clock in southeast Texas, with more than 3,000 people rescued so far. Meteorologists predict that Harvey will break a U.S. record for the most rainfall from a tropical system. One estimate says that by Wednesday evening, enough rain will have fallen to fill all NFL and Division I college football stadiums nationwide more than 100 times. President Trump is planning to visit Texas today to survey the damage from the first major natural disaster of his presidency. The president promises federal cash for storm-ravaged areas will arrive quickly, saying, quote, "You're going to have what you need, and it's going to go fast." Also in national headlines, the U.S. and Japan have requested a meeting of the UN Security Council after North Korea launched a ballistic missile that flew over Japan. The U.S. and South Korea are now considering tougher sanctions against the North. In local news, medical marijuana operations within the Billings city limits are now banned after a vote by the city council. The decision came down during last night's meeting. Medical marijuana is legal in the state of Montana, but the council does not want any new dispensaries. This update in city ordinance will also cease any current operations, regardless if the business has a city license. After a lengthy session and hearing on the issue, the council made its vote following some fiery testimony from both sides.
The voters of Montana said that medical marijuana dispensaries have a right to exist, but they did not say that those same dispensaries have a right to decrease the values of adjacent or nearby properties.
This can actually be a benefit to the city of Billings in tax revenue, employment taxes. This is a well-regulated industry now.
Moving it outside of town is not harmful to people with cards. It can't be. They can still get it. They can grow it. They can have it delivered.
So I really shouldn't be coming in here and telling you my moral perspective, which is that the state seal of Montana is on all these patients' cards. And they have voted for it not once, not twice, but have they voted on this 3 times?
The final decision came just before 2 o'clock this morning. The Billings Police Department also supports the decision of banning dispensaries and storefronts in city limits. In other news, wildfires in western Montana continue to take a toll on the air quality across the state. This morning, Billings and the surrounding area is marked as unhealthy for sensitive groups. Areas like Hamilton, Lincoln, and Helena are listed as unhealthy by the Montana Department of Environmental Quality. The worst area in the state is Seeley Lake, where conditions are now hazardous. One of the fires contributing to the smoke is the Mendenhall wildfire in the West Boulder drainage about a half-mile west of McLeod. The fire sparked Saturday afternoon but is now 30% contained. Residents who live along the West Boulder Road are currently in pre-evacuation and need to be ready to leave if necessary. The Mendenhall fire has charred more than 1,200 acres but did not increase in size on Monday. Further west, erratic fire behavior near Seeley Lake has prompted the evacuation of 580 homes. The lake itself is still closed for firefighting efforts. Operations there were shut down on Sunday after a drone was spotted. Air Resources were requested to help with the fire, but all air operations were shut down because of the illegal use of a drone. The use of drones is illegal near wildfires, and users can face hefty federal fines if they are caught. On to crime news. A Powell, Wyoming man is being held on $700,000 bail this morning for the charge of second-degree murder in connection to the death of his wife. Police say 64-year-old David Eugene Williamson called 911 early Saturday morning and stated his wife was dead. When officers responded, they found Williamson sitting on the front porch. He told officers they'd find his wife in the bedroom. Officers found 65-year-old Shirley Williamson dead on the bed with a gunshot wound to the head. A handgun was lying on the floor by her feet. Williamson was arrested and is being held at the Park County Detention Center. On to Gallatin County, where a district judge will decide whether Congressman Greg Gianforte's mugshot will be made public. But in many other counties, including Yellowstone, mugshots are routinely released to the media. Right now, the issue of whether mugshots, also known as booking photos, are public information in Montana remains unsettled. In 2015, a state district judge in Lewistown ruled that a photo for a criminal defendant is not confidential and should be released. But this year, the legislature killed a bill that would have clarified if that ruling applies statewide. So in Gallatin County, a judge must decide if the public's right to know supersedes the right to a defendant's privacy. MTN News and at least one other news organization have requested the release of Gianforte's mugshot that was taken last week for a misdemeanor assault charge in May. And our last story for you on this Tuesday, special guests packed last night's City Council meeting as Billings Mayor Tom Handel proclaimed Monday U.S. Navy Day in Billings. The commander and crew members from the recently christened USS Billings were on hand. The USS Billings was launched during a special ceremony in Marinette, Wisconsin back on the 1st of July. Crew members are here in the Magic City all this week to learn more about their ship's namesake city and the people who live here.